as you can see, this is going to be part 1 of Radiantbritt and Bxbeastboy's whole beef that they've got going on now. In order to go back to the beginning of where the issues kind of started, I kind of have to get into a whole different situation because it's connected. But I wanted to make a video solely based on this part because this is where, you know, both of them kind of cite that this is where the falling out started, because this is what, you know, caused Britt to make her why I don't follow BX anymore. And her moderator made a video at the same time, and he has gone on to say that they were both making up narratives and stories about him, trying to accuse him of crimes and all kinds of things. So in order to get there, we're going to start at the beginning. So if you don't know, Radiantbritt's moderator, which I'm sure many of you do know because I have talked about her before and many of you commented about this. So Mandapants. Yeah. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I have watched all 3 of them for some time. I like BX, I like Radiantbritt, and I watched quite a bit of Amanda. And so for me, it's like, I watch all of them, I support all of them, and I'm just trying to cover this in a non-biased, you know, from a non-biased standpoint, and give my thoughts and opinions on everything that's happened and what's going on now. And, you know, it's not to, like, take one person's side overall. It's not to come through at the end of what I say and be like, well, because of my opinions, you should watch this person, but not them anymore. That is not at all what this is going to be. It's strictly my opinions on different situations and different things being said, and then you can make your own decision, really. Like, that's basically what I'm doing. I'm looking at it, and at the end of the day, I might end up still watching all 3 of their videos. So, you know, I just want to make that clear. I'm not here to tell you, like, this person's in the right and this person's in the wrong, and you should listen to me. Like, no. You should go check out all the videos. I will be linking everything I talk about, and you should form your own opinion. And if at the end of the day, if you want to watch all of them, great. If you want to unsubscribe from all of them, that kind of sucks, but, you know, it's your choice. Alright. So, to get into it, Mandapants was would you say a huge supporter? I feel like she was a huge supporter of BX. Like, she really liked him, she watched his content, she talked about him. And so, when a video was made about BX, and no one else was really talking about it, no one else was really covering it, Amanda was like, why is no one talking about this? Why is no one standing up for him? You know, he's known for being the bully slayer and taking up for people, so why isn't anyone taking up for him? Which really kills me when I listen to her explain that, because I'm like, sounds like something I would do. You know, like, I would totally be like, oh, hell no, we're not doing this today. And so that's what she did. She was like, oh, hell no, we're not doing this today. And she makes a video. And I thought it was, you know, pretty cool. Like, I was like, yeah, sounds like something I would do. That's what's up. And things really went south from there. So she makes the video defending BX, and she links her source, and her source is the video that practically was just ripping Beastboy apart and a bunch of bullshit. And in her video, she's taking up for him. She's saying, this is all a bunch of bullshit. But she linked it as a source so that her subscribers could go look at it and form their own opinion. And here's the thing. I would also do that. I would do that too. because I'm not here to tell you what to think and who to listen to. I'm here to tell you, hey, this is what I see from watching these people for so long, knowing what I know. This is my opinion about it. That is it. And that is all she did. So when I heard that the issue here started with her linking the video, I was like, what? Are you serious? Because she linked a source? Because I feel like anyone who is not truly non-biased and is, which I mean, she even said like I'm biased because I like BX. So like, you know, anyone who gets on here and shares their opinions, I believe in order to be equal and fair, that's what you should do. So for whatever reason, BX did have a problem with that. And that brings me to, I had just gotten into his video with all the receipts against Radiantbritt. And this subject got brought up. And BX was like, I told them it was no problem. I told her it was no problem. But that's not exactly the case. He did mention when Amanda brought it up to him, because here's what went on. She posts the video. There are a lot of comments and people arguing in her comment section, and one of them was saying that they were a moderator for BX and ended up being a troll. And then there was an actual moderator. I could be a little off on this, but at some point, one of his actual moderators did speak to Amanda. And so she goes on and DMs BX and is like, look, I made this video defending you. I don't understand what's going on. I think she reached out to him about the moderators in the comments, whether it was about the troll comment moderator or about his actual moderator. I think it was about the troll. Anyway, she wasn't messaging him to be like, did you see my video or whatever, whatever. So he tells her that, yeah, it was about the troll, because he tells her they were a troll. So she talks to him about that. And the only thing in the DMs that he mentioned about having a problem with her video literally just said something about the link. And it wasn't clear enough. Now, I feel like that part was a miscommunication between him and Amanda. I feel like maybe he should have been more clear, like, I don't want this there for whatever reason. And she could have made her decision to take it out or say, fuck you, I'm going to leave my source in there. But that part was like a miscommunication. And for the record, she did continue to say over and over and over again later on, I will take it out. If the link is a problem, I'll take it out. I'll remove the link. So later that evening, she gets off work. She goes on live. And she's addressing her subscribers, saying there was some kind of nastiness in the comments. There was, a little bit going on there, and I don't want that on my channel. I don't want to see people arguing. I don't want to see people being rude. In that live, which is, I'm going to link it, it is very important, because in that live, his moderator comes on. Now, she was not talking about, this is about Bxbeastboy, this was his moderator. She didn't say any of that. His moderator comes in and lets herself be known. And that's when Amanda says, okay, this is about BX. This is about this moderator. To this moderator, I felt like you were being rude. I'm not trying to have an argument. I'm just addressing what I don't want to see in my comment section. I feel like fair enough, right? Then BX shows up in her live stream. Now, in this new video that he just made showing all these receipts, he makes it seem like, oh, I had already messaged her and said there was no problem. And then I go into her live and nobody was in there attacking people, talking shit. I'm not a monster. And he shows a screenshot of him being like, y'all, something along the lines of don't hate or telling people to back off of Amanda. And then he's like, you know, it was another one talking about he was leaving or whatever. You know, just basically like it's all good. But that's not exactly all that happened in that live stream. And I feel like it was not represented very well. It was not gone into enough. Personally, I would like to hear BX's side and more explanation to like everything, really. Anyway, so my point is, I just got done watching it again, the live that this was all happening in. And I'm telling you, from what I saw and what you will be able to see in the linked live, she did not come trying to talk shit. She did not start anything. They came into her live and BX kept saying things and you can see her responding and she does get upset. She does cry. She states many, many, many times she's not crying because she's under attack. She's just upset and frustrated. And she says to BX many, many times, I have made a video defending you. I didn't know I did anything wrong. If it was a link, I'll take the link out. She says it so many times. She also tells him multiple times, I am a supporter of you. I'm new to YouTube and you're coming at me and I'm frustrated because I took up for you. I did what I thought was right. And it just went on. And now whether or not BX was being rude or attacking, I want to make my opinion on this very known. If you're a bigger YouTuber, if you're any YouTuber, and you have a problem with a video posted by another YouTuber, if something like that happens, and first of all, I still don't understand why you got upset that she, whatever. But it's a move, okay? For you and your moderators to go into this person's live stream, that's a hell of a move. So to say, like, I didn't attack her, I was calm, I was cool, I was whatever, not really fair. You put her ass on the spot. You're someone she looks up to and watches, and you're coming in and saying, you know, that she's attacking your moderator because she said your moderator was rude. And you're saying, well, I'm not a monster. I'm not attacking you. Don't cry. Well, she's frustrated. She's upset. She's explaining the whole time what she's upset about. I'm sorry, to me, it feels so intentional to go into someone else's live with your moderators, whether you talked kindly or not. It's a move. It's a power move, really. And it's unfair to put someone on the spot like that. If you truly had a problem with anything she did, you should go to her and talk to her. Whether it's DMs, whether it's a phone call, a video call. I mean, there's so many ways to talk to someone now that you did not need to go into her live stream. Again, not accusing you of being a monster, because I hear that a lot, and that has actually been going on since that live stream. It was said in that live stream, and she's like, I'm not saying you're a monster. I'm not saying you're attacking me. I'm crying because I'm upset, because I'm frustrated, because I don't feel like you're hearing me. She was saying, I defended you. I'm your fan. I don't want problems with you. To me, it doesn't look good on him. It really doesn't. And now I'm not for spreading a narrative that he attacks and bullies and is doing all this stuff. But I will say that decision to go into that live was wrong. I don't think that was the right way to handle it. No matter what you were trying to do, I think at the very least, she deserves an apology for being blindsided and possibly, maybe she did feel attacked. Like, whether you meant to or not, maybe she did feel attacked because she was not used to having problems or having an issue with YouTuber, period. You were someone she looked up to. You were bigger than her. And for you to come into her live, where she's used to only having, at that time, like 25 people, for you to show up with your mods, yeah, maybe she did feel attacked. So, no matter what your intentions were, if you're truly as fair and nice as you say that you are, you deserve, or she deserves, an apology, in my opinion. Doesn't mean you have to agree with anything she, did. If you still have a problem with the video she made or whatever, at the very least, you could admit you're wrong there and apologize and not continue this shit of, I'm not gonna say her name, but, blah, 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 blah. Like, she deserved more respect than what she got. If I ever had a creator that I liked come at me like that, and again, it's not about whether you were rude or hurtful or hateful or any of that, just the being blindsided, feeling like your space, your channel is your space, okay? And to have a bigger YouTuber that you look up to come in and acting like you did something wrong and you're not understanding and it's throwing you off guard and you don't know what to do, you don't know what to say. It's, oh man, it was hard to watch. And I encourage everyone to watch any video I link. Please watch that. It is uncomfortable, and he has also said that she fake cried. I think that's a little fucked up. I think that's really fucked up, actually. Don't accuse people of fake crying. And to me, it was very genuine. She was frustrated. She cried. So let's not even do that shit of she was fake crying. Especially when you just criticized someone else for saying that someone else was fake crying. So let's not do that, okay? So all of that eventually did lead to her making a video explaining why she no longer supported BX. And that's when Britt comes in, because Britt did make a video of the same thing, like, this is why I don't support BX. I do want to mention Britt did come into that live stream of Amanda's and tell her she should get offline, and Amanda was like, no, I want this done with. Like, I want to do this now. And, which, hey, I respect that shit. I don't know if I could have done it. Of course, I don't know if I could do any of that without going the fuck off. I wouldn't cry. I'd probably... Anyway. But that just... I felt like that needed to be covered before I could really honestly go through whatever has gone on with him and Britt. Like, that's what led up to this. And I do feel like so far in that situation, I personally feel like BX could have handled it better. I don't feel like Amanda did anything necessarily wrong. I really don't at all. And I do feel like there was some miscommunication in the in-between. But I still don't think the way that he handled it was right at all. And I still just don't understand why he was upset about the link. I really don't. And if you know, please feel free to educate me. I'm open. But yeah, it didn't look good. But that leads us to where we are, or it leads us to Radiantbritt's video about how she is no longer supporting him, and then that goes from there. I will say real quick, and I'll probably restate this in my next video about it. I do feel it's shady that them two, Britt and Amanda, put out the videos at the same time as a collaboration. And I will explain that in my next video, but just want to point it out. So that's where we are. Those two are about to make videos saying that they don't support BX. And we'll go from there. I want to thank you for watching. And I just can't help it. I got so excited the other day, or yesterday, last night. I hit 300 subscribers. And it kept going. So, I don't think that there's ever going to come a time where I'm not completely blown away and completely excited, and I wish I could share this feeling with y'all, but it's to have, again, to have anyone listen to you at all is amazing. To have more and more people there and supporting you and or just hearing you out is so incredible. And I don't want to be too sappy, but it's like you feel it. You really do. And I really want to say that I appreciate every single one of y'all. Thank you so much, from the ones who've been here from the beginning to the people who just subscribed. Thank you so much for watching my videos, for supporting me, for giving me a chance. And I really hope that I can do a good job for y'all. And yeah, I wanted to say it. I know I do this every couple videos, but I'm truly genuinely surprised every time. Every time that number goes up, I'm like, holy shit, that's a lot of people. And I really do appreciate y'all. Like, more than words could ever say, but I try. So, I will see you soon for part 2, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna get interesting. Alright. See you in the next one. Goodbye.
Bye. Don't mind me.
Don't mind her. Alright, goodbye.
Goodbye.